Another pregnancy update. First trimester. First trimester pregnancy updates. Because guys, I am so excited. I am so blessed to be growing a beautiful miracle, and I am super proud and grateful to God for seeing us fit to be parents. So, you guys, I remember sharing how I had to deal with the news of the possibility of having fibroid and diagnosis of PID, and God healing me, and the prescription to go home and just take folic acid and my antibiotics. So yeah, we did all of the things we were asked to do: take the folic acid, take the antibiotics. I didn't know I was good with drugs. May you not be in a situation where you have to be committed to those drugs you're not committed to. I hate drugs. I don't even finish my malaria drugs. They play, but see me. I took folic acid religiously. I took doxycycline, which is the broad spectrum antibiotic given to me, religiously for a period of about 2 weeks, and folic acid for months. I was so committed. I found out I was pregnant about 6 weeks into the pregnancy because I missed my period without even knowing I missed my period. Is it just me that feel like I have a left-sided dimples, or when I start to talk, you guys can actually see it too? Just watch when I'm talking, just have your eyes on my face or your ears listening to me. So yes, I missed that period, and I didn't even know I missed that period. A month before missing that period, I had prepared myself, and no, not a month, 2 months before missing the period, I got the pack, an entire pack of pregnancy test scripts, because I was about to be in a crazy faith journey with God. So remember that month I shared that I wanted to miss my period, and I missed it for 3 days, but it later came. I remember that 3 days I missed it. I kept testing with my pregnancy strip, but apparently I was not pregnant. All of the tests kept showing negative, negative, negative. So the second time after I missed my period, without even knowing I missed my period, because I just gave up on it, I wasn't checking, the dates came. My period is between 15 to 16 as of that middle of the year. That period came, and I didn't check, I didn't notice that I missed my period until like after I think 3 days, or 4 days. Then I was like, okay, well, this is happening. Like I just told myself, after all, I missed that period the other time. So and it later came out. Maybe that's the same thing that is happening. So I started to check, and you guys, it was negative. First pregnant strip, negative. Second one, negative. Third one, negative. Fourth one, negative. In a day, I could go on to use like 3-4 early morning urine, curiosity urine. I think I ended up using the entire pack, and I just got 3 more. Pregnancy test strips are actually very cheap. It's 100 naira for one. So I went out, and I just went out with 500, and I just got 3 more, and I was like, this last tree is the last tree I'm going to check, and I'm done. So on returning home that evening, I realized that I forgot to throw out one of the pregnancy strips I used that same day, and I picked it up, and I was like, let me go and throw it out. And I noticed I saw a second line, but the second line was so faint. And when I checked again online, I realized that if it stays for more than 10 minutes, it's possible to develop a second line, but it's called an evaporation line, so it's false positive. And then I said, okay, it's evaporation line. So the next day, after the evaporation line thingy, I decided, okay, I'm going to check again. And then I checked, and it was still negative. But like a minute after checking, I dropped it. A minute after checking, I came back to the restroom. I took it, and then I saw a faint line, and I still just told myself it's evaporation line. Imagine. But then I decided to show my husband, and when I showed him, he was so excited. He was like, "This is easy. You're pregnant." Blah blah. I was like, "No, calm down. I'm not." But then we decided there was a glimpse. We had this glimpse of joy. He had the full joy. I had just a glimpse of it, the possibility of I'm pregnant or not. But then I later checked in the day. Remember I said I had 3 pregnancy strips. So the first one was false positive, right? I decided to use the second one, that's the next day, and I used it. But unlike the previous one, immediately after I inserted the strip into the urine, after some seconds, like as there's a way it just, maybe I'll get one and use it on a video so you see. There's a way the urine just flows up to the line. This I don't know how to explain it, but this time around the second line came out immediately, unlike the first one where you won't see any line at all until you leave it for a while. But it was still faint, and then I was like, I showed my husband again, and we were so happy. This time around, I think I believed better. I believed more that it's possible I was pregnant, and then we decided. I did it the third time again. That same day I did the last one. I used the last as a third strip. Then we decided after a week to give it a week because the line was still faint, and obviously my HCG concentration was not high enough. So I decided to just give it some days. Then we went to the hospital. Not the hospital, a lab in the estate. Somebody is back.
You're recording?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Sorry.
it's okay. Come in. Don't do that. But yeah. Welcome. Sorry for stressing you. Okay, you guys, that's Mr. Husband. So we decided to go to a lab within the estate, and then we decided to check, and then yay, your girl is pregnant, and that was how we had the news. So I didn't get to do all those paparazzi breaking pregnancy surprise news to my husband, which still kills my vibe. I didn't surprise my husband though, and I've always planned that when I get pregnant, I'm going to do all of those cute Instagram stuff, and I'm going to surprise my husband. But unfortunately, things took a different turn, and it just didn't happen that way. So hopefully, my next pregnancy, I'll get to do all of the beautiful surprises I want to do, and yeah, that's it. That's it. So, ask me how chaotic my life has been. It's like there's something about pregnancy and finding out you're pregnant. Because the past 6 weeks since I've been pregnant, I've been super healthy. I've been so okay until I figured out I was pregnant. I think I only had 2 days of peace, 2 days of feeling like a normal human being. But the moment I found out on the 6th day, 6 weeks, 2 days, I started showing up. Well, there's going to just be another video where I'll tell you guys about my first trimester, the symptoms I encountered, dealing with malaria in first trimester, how I treated malaria. There's so many contents coming up, and I'm so excited about it. Mwah.